5 lessons I've learned from making beats.
Lesson number 1. You're not as good as you think. Your beats suck. This is because there's so many other beat makers out there that there's no way in hell you have a chance to make it big. Forget about trying to get your beats heard or working with a famous artist. It's not gonna happen. You can try all you want, but the bottom line is that the industry will beat you down mercilessly like you owed it money. Matter of fact, that's exactly how the music industry works. They're all scumbags that suck out your soul and take your money in the form of contracts. Lesson number 2. It's probably already been sampled. Look, sampling is great and you can sample anything, but guess what? It's already been sampled. This is why most beat makers today don't use samples and instead opt for cheesy plugin sounds. That toilet flushing in your neighborhood Starbucks? Sampled. Your neighbor being shot at 2 a.m.? Sampled. Your dreams? Sampled. Give it up and stick with plug-in cellos. Lesson number 3. You don't have time. Let's face it, no one has time to make beats anymore. Between your job, unless you're an unemployed piece of shit, and playing video games, beat making takes a back seat. I used to make beats daily, but then one day I decided to do something else. Cooking. I started working on making great meals, except mine always turned out to be greasy, artery clogging messes, so now I'm jobless, beatless, and fat. Do you want to be famous? Do you want to make money? We at illmusic.com, why is it spelt with a Z and a K? Cause it's fucking badass. We at illmusic.com can't offer those things, but if you sign up, you can discuss beat making with other beat makers, upload your beats, get in on some beat battles, and hey, you can even click our ads. So don't delay, sign up to illmusic today. Lesson number 4. Always add more to the mix. I've always been told that less equals more, but that's utter nonsense. It makes more sense to add more to the mix because there's another saying, the more the merrier. I don't know if it necessarily applies to beat making, but hey, let's go with it. When I mix, I find it's best to use 95% of all my plugins, sometimes all of them. Why not? Let's get crazy. Do you think that Wu-Tang would be where they are today if RZA was still Prince Rakim? No, but it would be hilarious. And no, I don't love you. Lesson number 5. The beat is never finished. Just when you think you have it all figured out, you don't. Drums? Check. Bass? Check. All the plugins? Check. But something's missing. Add some finger snaps, or rub your hands together like Mr. Miyagi for that shaker effect. Hell, there's always room for more cowbell. I once heard a story of a guy that was making a beat in his apartment when it got so loud that his neighbors banded together and kicked his door down. They then beat the crap out of him and even smashed his machine control over his head. The guy survived, but what's even more amazing is the whole thing was recorded by his mic, and when he got out of the hospital he used his screams in his beat. That's sick! I heard he went on to be successful as a beat maker and he continued to make beats. His neighbors finally shot him.